They said, that's from another verse, correct? She said, yeah. They said, does it appear to be a song against Kelsey? Okay? And so, a song against Megan, I'm sorry. Yeah. So then they go to cross. They said, under cross-examination, you agree that there's more to these lyrics than just, that one line about the hush money and Megan. And they said, yeah. They said, for example, lying to the DA, saying that the chain got snatched, you recognize those lyrics? She said, yes. They said, is there a mention of Desiree Perez? Immediately, this woman's demeanor changes, and the woman that remembered so much, it was crazy to everybody that Kelsey couldn't remember shit, but now she's gotten the same type of amnesia. They said, is there a mention of Desiree Perez in this song? The same song that she had to go over again to come up here today. And she said, I have to check. Okay. They said, is there a line about a sex tape that can drop? This woman said, that doesn't sound familiar. Now, one of the most damning parts of this song is her saying, Dad said that if I spoke that a sex tape could drop. You lying to the DA saying I took some hush money, got my chain snatched, all these different things, but you just so happen to not remember these things that you went over this morning. So she said, that doesn't sound familiar. So now I'm looking at her ass sideways. And so then they show her the lyrics. They said, does it mention Desiree Perez now that you've looked at the lyrics? She said, yes. They said, do you know Desiree Perez? No. They said, is there a threat that Kelsey speaks on? After showing it to her about the sex tape line, she says yes. But there was a lot of blowback. It wasn't a simple answer to the question. It was a lot of, I don't know. Let me look. I did bullshit. So they said, did she say we were fighting because you sucked dick behind my back? And she didn't want to answer that. She eventually had to say yes. That man had to ask her two or three times, like, do you remember, like, this line that she was sucking dick behind her back? And so she said, I didn't commit the song to memory. Can I look at the lyrics? Like, we were literally in court with this man asking her about sucking dick. And so they was like, so you see the line about this happening, like, that she was sucking dick behind his back? And she said, yeah. They said, so she called Megan a liar about other things, correct? Okay, this lady is not answering the questions. My face look greasy, but don't mind it. They said, prior to testimony, you work for the DA, right? And you looked at the transcripts, correct? She said, yeah. They said, so you see her calling Megan a liar. She said, I need a line to the song because I don't know what you're talking about. Now she playing crazy. Child, he say, forget it. He done with her. So cross-examination. Here go Kathy. The lie was about the hush money, wasn't it? She said, yes. He got back up and crossed and said, so the only mention of lying was the hush money? She said, yeah. He said, that's it? She ain't answered before. He said, you agree that there are more, lies. She said, well, I can't because I don't know the line. So he showed her the line. Everybody go to line 24 on the damn song. And then they said, yeah, I can see that there are more lies. So, okay, yes. They said, is there any other mention of lying that doesn't say anything about the hush money? And they showed her the lyrics. And then they showed the lyrics 10 through 11. And they said, you agreed that the hush money line is 10 through 11, right? That was a lie. Yeah. They said, okay, let's look at line 24. The line 24 said, are you lying to your label? Do they really know who shot you? They said, do you agree that line 24 is a lie? She said, they said, was there more than one lie? She said, it doesn't say anything about hush money, though. It doesn't say anything about hush money. Like, just playing so damn stupid. That's not what that man is asking you, and you know that. Okay. So, like, she was playing stupid. They said, so you spoke with Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly is the witness that's going to tell y'all what he saw. If y'all remember the transcripts that I read from December 2021, you'll recall that he saw a young lady get out of the vehicle from the back seat, go to the front seat, and commence to whooping that ass. So they said, you spoke with Mr. Kelly, right? Yes. They said, and you're supposed to be neutral, correct? Yes. They said, you know he's an independent witness, and you went after my people spoke with him, correct? She said, yes. They approached the bench. They come back. They said, Miss Little, thank you. And, we're going to call Mr. Kelly in today. So we may need you to come back. Kathy Todd said, at any point, does Kelsey say that she shot Megan in the record? She says, no. And then cross-examination, George comes back and says, but you remember that, right? And then she said, yes. So it was very odd that she remembered particular things. And there's going to be an issue that will be raised, or the issue was raised, but an objection was called, where what was said was, you awoke to gunshots, right? That is not what Mr. Kelly said. Mr. Kelly says he heard arguing and that he was awoken by the arguing. He went onto his balcony and then he saw certain things take place. There was some, quite possible leading that could have happened, okay? And so that's what they were trying to get at, but it got cut off. And then they said they would like to speak to juror number 39. Okay? Juror number 39. And so they stayed behind, and we were dismissed for the time being. So when I said it was an explosive morning, I mean it was explosive in the way that this prosecution is looking like, everybody y'all talk to seems to remember everything that benefits you. But when
let me tell you something. I told y'all this case is just going to take a turn. My thing is, though, where the fuck is everybody disappearing to? We got the driver gone. We got Kelsey bodyguard. He in every photo after the shooting. But now when it come up to the case, him don't disappear, y'all. What y'all think about that, YouTube? My name is Eve the Weed. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're about to hit y'all with another one. Later.